I'm Joe, Last Youth, vocalist, songwriter.
Cody, play drums for Last Youth.
I mean, we're pumped to be here at the show. We've never been to Youngstown. This is our first show with Sink In, with our Sink In drive tour. We met health class in middle school. He was not a cool kid yet.
He's lying, dude. He's lying.
No, so he was not a cool kid yet. He was sitting at a table that was a little farther away from me and one of my buddies, Nick, at the time. We like to pop jokes in health class. Cody had some good jokes, so we invited him to our three-way clan of people. That was 7th grade, and then 8th grade we kind of had our own little clan of like trio of friends. We started making music, doing a little bit of like pencil tapping, drums, and then kind of evolved into actually getting into real bands with instruments.
So pretty much we met in middle school. So we were trying to come up with a band name for a couple weeks, and I was living at his house actually, and he had an internet router, and the password on the back was Last Youth 902, and I saw it and I was like, dude, Last Youth, let's just use that. Cut out the 902, bang.
Chicago may have views, Atlanta made me choose. Las Vegas took my soul from New York highway to.
There's so much music out there now, and my producer over here actually talks a lot about how like genres are so undefined these days, and they're mixed and interweaving with each other all the time. So I mean, we just got asked this question actually a couple hours ago. I like Catfish and Bottlemen a lot. He likes Issues. We love anything from the Beatles to Ariana Grande. Like, there's so much shit in between, so like taking little pieces of each different song that you might like and kind of making your own and expressing it in your own way, I think is like what we both like to do. We have a few songs we haven't released that are a little bit more on the rock side, like alternative rock, not so much on the pop. But we're like totally open to like trying things.
I mean, we're not going to go into like country music and like jazz like that. We'll always stay in the alternative side of music. But when it comes to adding new sounds, new synth pads, and just trying to be strange, trying to add some natural stuff, you know, that's always cool. But we'll always be alternative in that range of music.
That's the cool thing about being in alternative music is that it's alternative, so you can kind of do weird stuff, plug and play as much as you want.
So the one we just released a couple nights ago, I Don't Know, it's my personal favorite. I feel like anyone who listens to that song and actually listens to what he's saying can be like, oh yeah, dude, like that has happened to me.
It's a real angsty song. When I wrote it, it was like probably a year ago, and I was in a bad place. Just like had gotten cheated on and dumped with the girl I thought I was gonna marry.
Yeah.
For 4 years of dating, and so it's like a song I didn't know what was going on. It's just me basically repeating the fact that I don't know. The choruses, and then the ending's just kind of like a anthem to the situation and like everything happened. So that song is pretty much a summary of how I felt and how I didn't feel, and trying to figure myself out during that situation. I run a company, and it's kind of like a business company. It's a real estate company, so I don't really get to be expressive like I do when I'm on stage and like he does when he's on stage. So I love that we can just kind of be whatever we feel like we want to be on stage. It's fun seeing people inspired to like carry your music onto other people and try to help influence other people from the story you're telling. We gotta push out this album that we just recorded. We're figuring out the date still, but I think it'll be in the next month or two. Outside of that, I know Cody's got like 4 or 5 other bands he's a part of. Yeah.
Last Youth Band on Instagram. Twitter we really don't use because we only have like 38 followers. We don't really try and promote it. But if you want to follow us on Twitter, Last Youth Band on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, definitely go to Spotify, Last Youth. Hit that follow button in the top right corner, and Apple Music as well.